actually already got this yesterday. I opened it up, but whatever. And ordered that. Brand new. And this just arrived today also. Alright, so my other 8 terabyte, I already have a 8 terabyte from my old, I have another 5.05 jailbroken PS4 Pro, but now I got this new one and I'm going to be using the 6.72 jailbreak to that one. So, and I'm gonna put this is a 2 terabyte SSD. I'm gonna be putting that in here, and then I got a 1 terabyte that I'm just gonna put in my computer for straight transferring, download to the drive, extract to the drive, and transfer from here. So this is just straight backups. Like, I'm only gonna be just putting backups on there, so I'm not gonna back it up on here and then plug it to here. That's how I was doing with my 5.05. Like, I'll back them up onto here from the computer and then unplug it from the computer and plug it up to this, and put them on there. But I'm not gonna do that this time. This is just straight storage. So backup storage. So this is what I'm gonna use to download, extract, and send to these. I'll put this 500 gig inside of this little beast right here, so it'll transfer super fast. Download to here, transfer to here, plug this to that, which will install onto there. And I don't really need this plugged to it with all of the games. I'm just gonna play certain games, so I'm only gonna have them plugged to the internal, or installed to the internal. Oh wait, I do have a little 4 terabyte that I'm not using, so I'll probably plug that little 4 terabyte to this and use that storage too. So alright, I'm about to put it all together. Alright, there it is. I used to transfer, at first I was getting with the regular SSD drive, I should say, about 150 megabytes a second, which was better than I used to get with the big drives, which would be about 70 megabytes a second. Now doing it with this, here goes 25 and a half gigs. Let's see. Oh man, way faster. Oh, that's gonna save me so much time. 25 gigs in under a minute and a half. Yeah, that'll save me a lot of time. A lot of time. And then when I transfer it on to the PlayStation, it has an SSD inside of there too, so it should install even it should install faster than the regular drive that's in there. That was in there anyways. Yeah, this gonna save me a lot of time. Yeah, this thing, and it's solid too. It stays. Look at that. I haven't seen it go under 350 the whole way. It never touched 350 the whole way. I didn't see it. Oh yeah, I'm good with that. All right. Backing up the PS4. Putting everything on there for now, because I'm going to take out the SSD or the regular hard drive and put a SSD inside of there. Regular 1 terabyte to an SSD 2 terabyte. What I did was I deleted all the games because there's no point of backing up games. It's just waste of time. All the only thing I kept on there was game saves. That's it, really. Game saves. Saves a whole lot of time. So if you ever need to, restore it, you're only restoring your profile in the game saves. And you can install any game you want back on there. So taking out the regular hard drive. Alright, got you all unscrewed. Gonna be trading you out a 1 terabyte C8 for 2 terabyte Crucial. Let's do it. Alright, all put back together. Let's get it in there. Make sure it's nice and snug. Put the little screw back in there. There we go. Got the screw on there. Screw it down. That's all there's to it. Put the little door back on. That's it. She's ready to go. Alright, got it all plugged back up. Now I do have my backup on there. Also, I have a copy of the I have a recovery firmware of 6.72 on there also. So we're gonna start this bad boy up by holding it. There we go. Wait for the second beep. You know what? I'm gonna need the cord. It's gonna ask me for a cord. Let's plug this little thing in there for now. Ah, that ain't long enough. Let's go with this one here. Okay, see right now it's telling me to connect the controller. So that's what we're gonna do. Connect the controller. Kind of hard to do this with one hand, but bear with me. think I got it in there. Alright, should be in there. Let's turn it on. And we want to reinstall because we had that firmware already in there. So reinstall. We want 6.72 or higher. Of course, we don't want higher or later, but we don't want later. We got the 6.72 already on there. Go over and okay. can see it flashing, so it's doing its thing. Right, PS4 analog. Okay, this is gonna delete whatever's on that hard drive, which we had nothing anyway, so yes. It is thundering out there. All right. It's rebooting. Oh well. Done the software install now. All right. Doing a restart. Everything should be good. So at this point, I think it's gonna be like it's brand new. So you're gonna have to do all the settings, you know. Okay, now it's doing a restart. Another restart. So I'm gonna skip all the settings because we're gonna do a system restore. So we're gonna press the home button. Yeah, English. Next. Checking for network. Let's just cancel that. Skip that. Eastern time. That is my time. Oops, circle, go down. And then next, whatever. I usually try to keep this off. I accept. Start it up. All right, there she is. Let's go make sure. Let's go make sure about the firmware we on. .72. So now we are going to do a restore, and that is go to settings all the way down, system, I believe. Yep, backup and restore, and we want to go to restore because we already backed it up. So restore, and it found it. See, I just did that earlier. So we're gonna click that one. We're gonna go to restore. Yes. Now this shouldn't take too long. It's only 10 gigs. But during the process, I'm gonna, pause it to save time on the video. But first get you an idea of what it's doing. Right now, it's doing this thing. It's restarted or whatever. All right. preparing. It looks kind of quick. I guess we can go through it. Let's press the home button on the controller. Huh. For 10 gigs, less than 5 minutes. But I'm still gonna, you know, pause it to save a little time on the video. So I'll come back with you at about 90-something%. And look at that, that's pretty quick though. That thing is moving. That thing is moving. Alright. Alright. It went pretty quick, but save some time. Alright, it's about to do is restore. Or restart. I am doing the full video of the jailbreak. So this is like buying it straight from the store to playing some games. So I'm gonna show you how I jailbroke it and everything. There you go. I'm golden. Yes, sir. See, got that star up there. See, got my actual online profile. The only thing that I have not figured out yet is how, well, I know how to get the trophies on here. I know how to restore the trophies, but I don't know if it's like when I pop new trophies, I don't think it's gonna record the time and date. That's been the problem I've been having. Like when I pop trophies, right now I don't have any, but I can restore those, so that's not a problem. But it's when I pop new trophies, it don't record the time and date. So that's one thing that I'm trying to figure out. But as far as everything else, man, like I'm gonna show you that this running games off the external hard drive. I'll show you all that in just a minute. So there's multiple ways of jailbreaking this PS4. There's about 3 different ways you can do online. You can do it by flash drive. You can do it by I'm using this right here. This so far has been the best to me, and I'm gonna show you why. I don't have any problems with this thing. And then once you use it once, you don't need it anymore. I've never have to connect to online, period. So if their servers are down and you need to, you know, jailbreak, but their servers somehow went down, or if you don't have internet or whatever, you screwed. But with this, you always have this. So you plug it in one time, jailbreak it, unplug it, you don't need it anymore. Until you, oh yeah, you just don't need it anymore, because it does the caching also. So I'm gonna show you all that in just a minute. Alright, so I got it plugged in over there. First thing you want to do is you need this program right here. NodeMCU-PyFlasher, I meant. I have no idea what this stuff means, but it works. Support 7. The reason why I know it's 7 because if I unplug it, that wouldn't be there. So whatever number that pops up for yours, then these are like the speeds. If you want to be on the safe side, you want to keep it there, but it takes for like about 5 to 10, about 7 minutes for this thing to flash. That's too slow for me. I put the thing on full blast and I haven't had any problems. Browse. I want to use the newest one right now is version 2.84a, which A over no letter adds the version 3 hen, so that's good. And keep that all the same, and you want to hit yes, wipe all data. Click that and watch it go. Those percentage numbers, if you'd have left it on default, I wouldn't even have been at, I've probably been at maybe 5% right now. This is just way faster. Like when this would get done, it'll probably be at like, it would have been at like 10%, 11, 12, somewhere in there. That's how slow it is. It just takes way too long. This is just boom, done. It's only at what, 4 megabytes? Shouldn't take that long. And boom, done. Let it do its thing for about 5 more seconds. There it is, done. Close this out. That thing over there been flashed. So what you want to do is take that and plug it. Okay, we can unplug that. Let's plug this thing on in here. Whatever. Alright, let's hit the home button on here so we can switch channels. Alright. Let's go to... Okay, it's going to be kind of hard to do with one hand. Bear with me. Alright. Let's go to settings. You want to go down to network. You want to definitely turn this on. And then you want to go to setup. You want to do Wi-Fi. I think you want to do custom. Yeah. And it should find it, which is that first one right there. Now the password to this thing is PS4 exploit. So trying to do this one hand sucks. And then exploit. And that's all. R2, go down. Okay. You want automatic, not specified, automatic, automatic. Do not use. You can test if you want to. It's gonna fail of course, the PSN network because we're not going into that. So, I mean, everything else is good. Just get out of there. Now, you want to go all the way up to that. Click on that. Click on that. Boom, pops right up. Now you want to do the offline caching. Click that. Go to OK. Let it do its thing. Boom, done. Caching is done. Close that. Now what I would do is restart it. You can try to shoot for just going ahead and straight jailbreak, but I'm gonna restart the system and show you that this will jailbreak offline. Without that down there I don't need that anymore. So I'm gonna hold the home button. Let's go to power off. Power this thing off. While that's powering off, I'm gonna unplug that. So we don't need this anymore, period. It's no longer needed. Let's put that away. Wait for it to shut all the way down. I'm gonna start it back up. Already shut down. Let's start it up. Go. Controller here, turn it on. Now, so let's go over to settings, network, and turn that off. That is off. Now, let's go jailbreak this thing. Up, that. Jailbreak. Look at that. Look how fast it is. And I ain't pressing any of it. It was just that one button I pressed, jailbreak, and it let it do its thing, and it's done. When that little sign go away, hit the home button, and we jailbroken. We're done. That's it. That's all to it. Show you that sometimes that other the other method, sometimes when I go to the settings and I hit it, it'll freeze. Hit the settings, no problem. There we are. Let's click on that. Game, install pack. Let's install something real quick. Remember that was 25 gigs. Let's give this let's see how fast it'll install from that to the SSD inside. It's pretty decent. 25 gigs. Yeah, it's not bad at all. That'll kind of give you a rough estimate. I'll pause it at I'll say about the 25 mark, so you can times that by 4. That's how long it takes to install the whole thing. So we'll say right about there. Well, yeah, right there. That should be 25% right there. So times that by 4, that's how long it takes to do 25 gigs. Not bad at all. And I'm gonna pause it until it's done, just to save time. All right. There we go. Let's hit that home button. There goes the game. Obviously, this is like brand new. There you go. Fully up and running. You hit the home button. You see it ain't freezing or anything. Like, still going to settings. Move around. Just like that. This thing is fully up and running. Now, I'm going to show you that you can run games from the external hard drive. All that stuff. Okay, you saw the game running. Let's quit out of here. Alright, I need to plug my external hard drive to it. Now, see, this is the 4 terabyte external I was using. Well, at first I've been using it to my Xbox, but whatever. I had this already formatted on the PlayStation with a bunch of games on it, so I don't know what's gonna happen when I plug this in, because I have a bunch of games that's on there, but like the keys or whatever you want to say are actually stored on it was stored on the system itself, and I deleted all that, so I don't know if it's going to recognize any of those games, so I might have to reformat this, which would be okay with me. thing do. And it's better to just have a, you know, a hard drive you never used before. You don't have nothing on it, so then it'll just work. So I might have to do a little bit of tinkering around just to get this thing to work right. So right now it's look at that. It's finding some games. It don't have locks on it. So what I think is going to happen is if I try to click on one of these games, it's going to say it can't find it because I deleted all the files that was on the system before, you know, on the old hard drive. The stuff that was on here, I deleted those off. So I don't think it's gonna find these, which is cool. It's okay. I'll just reinstall everything back on. There's no problem. That's why I have the big old, you know, external backup. So let's try to run one just to see. If this worked, then that'd be awesome. But I don't think it's working. Wow. Okay. I don't know what those other files are for. Then I have no clue. Those work. So as you can see, let me go back and show you that these are definitely on the external hard drive. We're gonna go to storage. There we go. So this one is the 2 terabyte that you saw me just install. That's my 4 terabyte external applications install location. So there you go. If I click on it, go into it, there goes the games right there. Yeah. And then as you can see, this game is running. Sometimes with the other methods of jailbreaking, when I try to go into a different game, say for instance this one, and just hit X while the other one's running, it'll sometimes freeze the system. But with this one, no problem. It'll exit that game right out, or it'll ask me. And then exit that game right on out, jump into the next game. And you can see the external is blinking, so it's working. So yeah.